My partner's here, Miss Lou. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
I've mic'd her up as well, so yeah. So basically yesterday, day 8, I broke my fast. Finally broke my fast. I broke it in the evening about 7 o'clock. I had some seeded grapes and I had a bowl full of fermented foods that I made and grown myself. So I had my homemade and homegrown mixed fermented sprouts. I had fermented red cabbage, fermented spinach, fermented broccoli, fermented garlic, basically a whole lot of fermented stuff. Had the grapes, grapes were nice. Had the fermented foods, that was nice, quite spicy. And yeah, after that, I had some dehydrated. I made some sort of like a dried mix. So I had dehydrated. It was actually fermented mixed sprouts, so they were just dried, and I had that with some hemp seeds and some Celtic salt. And what else did I have? I think I had, then I had a peppermint drink after that with some maple syrup. And then I just that was that. And then today I'm currently dry fasting. I'm not too sure. I've got a drink with me. I've got the Master Cleanse drink, so I have some lemon, maple and cayenne pepper with distilled water. So if I choose to have a drink, at least I've got something there. But I wanted to bring my partner on just so I guess you can get another perspective of, I guess, my energy levels, how I've been through like my dry fasting, how it's been like, just I guess day-to-day conversations. That's it really. So I guess just let them know like how it's been, like how I am typically normally with you. And I guess people, when I'm out and about, people probably see a different side to me, where when I'm with you, they're probably a lot more playful times and more energy and stuff like that. So just let them know like how was it for you when I was doing my dry fast? Like how was those first couple of days?
Yeah, I think because I've kind of gotten used to it being a part of your lifestyle. And I think in the past when you've been doing other fasts or like detoxes just on juice and just on water, I do notice you have less energy. And I think it's probably just from my end now that I'm more understanding of that. I don't take it personally. Whereas I think in the start I was like, what? Why are you talking to me so much? Like, what have I done? But because I've gotten to know you now, I know that, I can see the difference now when you're fasting. Your energy is a lot more conserved with what sort of conversations we would have, or even if you would laugh or if we would play, there's less of that. Because I understand that your body is going through its thing, doing what it needs to do, and that energy needs to be conserved.
And obviously this was the first time I'd done 7 days. Obviously you was with me when I did the couple of 2-day dry fasts, and that was when my vagus nerve was playing up, and that's what kind of sparked the dry fast in the first place. And then that's when you went to your Vipassana, so she went on the 10-day silent meditation retreat. So you wasn't around anyway, was you? But I guess obviously this is the first time we're doing 7 days. Like those first couple of days, it was like that. Did my energy get progressively lower? Did you find it was a bit more like I had more energy?
I think during the first few days, because I was just kind of talking to you on the phone. I wasn't around you all the time. Those first few days, I could feel your energy was a lot sort of more zen, more calm, very calm, very just. It's like it's really interesting to kind of observe and see just even your facials and your eyes are a lot more like calm. So even just because I'm quite an expressionful person when I speak with my facial, and I would say you're not so much, but generally, so then when you it's even less. So in the first few days there was a lot of just Zen sort of energy, and then I can't remember what day it was, but one of the days, was it day 5 or day 6, I could notice like a complete blast in energy, like you had all this like energy. I was like, whoa, have you eaten? Because you have like a lot more energy right now.
I felt that as well.
Yeah.
My sleep, I had a better sleep as well.
That's right. Yeah.
I had a lot of broken sleep during that period of time. So yeah, it was definitely different. I had a burst of energy, and I guess maybe could you kind of explain like how it is being with someone that like does fast quite a lot? How was it when you first kind of met me? Like, was it like a big shift?
Yeah, well, I think for me personally it was very interesting, because for me, like, to go out, I'm usually like a person that likes to go out and have like a cup of coffee and a cake, and like and then there was times when you'd say to me like, oh, why can't we just go out and you have a drink and I just be with you? And I'm like, oh, but that's weird. It's weird to go out and not share that with you. But then I kind of got used to it, and then we went away recently, and I just had a coffee and something to eat, and you were there. But because I'm so used to it now, I was like, I didn't feel weird about it. So I guess it's always an internal thing. But I can't remember what the question was.
No, I was just saying like, how is it like, going out?
Oh, yeah. So I think it's just like, because I think I've got my own practices, like with my meditation, with the Vipassana. I do a lot of meditation, so I know how much I get out of that, and I can see how much you get out of the fasting. And I don't fast like you do. I won't ever really understand how that feels for you, but I can see how much you get out of it on your sort of physical, spiritual, emotional, all levels. So I'd love and accept you for that.
So that was kind of just giving you an insight into, I guess, being with someone that does probably fast quite a lot, and obviously it can be a new experience if you've not experienced being with someone that may not be going out all the time, going out for food, going out for meals, especially if you've been brought up or been with people that are like always or often going out for like maybe like romantic meals and all this sort of stuff. I guess it can be a bit of a shift in energies, but I am grateful. I'm grateful for her, and she does support me on my journey. You accept me for who I am. I accept you for who you are, and I guess we came into this like of me being already done like my 200-day juice cleanse as well. So I was already kind of living this lifestyle of that, and you've opened my eyes to like meditation and a different realm of stuff, and I've opened your eyes in a different way.
I mean, I've definitely picked up a lot from you through like juice cleansing and introducing more intermittent fasting into my life, and just even understanding the body and the digestive system and like all these things that I thought I knew quite a lot about, like working in the fitness industry for a long time and looking at myself thinking I was generally healthy, and then like learning what I've learned from you, I'm like, oh, actually maybe I do need to do an enema or like going deeper into myself. So that could be
another video, but do you want to briefly touch on like even just like the whole enema aspect of things, and like how much that's probably changed your life, and like how you implement that into your lifestyle?
I think I got my first enema bag when I had first kind of met you, so I think I've been doing enemas like over a couple of years now, but I do it daily now. And I remember when I first did my first enema, I was like, whoa, I feel so light in my light in my body. And these days now I will because I look at it as an emotional thing, that a lot of our waste that we sort of hold on to is like emotional. So when I often do an enema, I just feel like an emotional release as well as the waste. But it's part of my daily routine now. Like I'll wake up, do my meditation, do my enema, do my yoga, and it's just I feel incomplete most days if I haven't done one.
And also, I was going to say, how did you get, like, you know, for those that maybe on the fence with like doing an enema, like how did you get over the fence of doing an enema?
Well,
Yeah, how did you get over the fence of doing an enema first?
well, I think just hearing about how good they were for you and just hearing about your experience, then I was curious. I was like, oh, okay. So then I'm quite an open person that will usually be open to trying things as well. So, yeah, it wasn't a hard thing for me to be swayed into doing one. Yeah.
And okay, yeah, I'll leave it at that, and maybe we can talk about it another time.
Yeah.
Maybe go into a bit more depth with enemas. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you all an update, give you another perspective on, like, you know, being with someone that, you know, does fast often, and how actually it can be quite supportive, and it's not, it shouldn't be looked at as a thing of like, oh, these are two separate things. Like, if you're fasting, like, you can't be together, like, just if you're open-minded about a thing and you're willing to like learn more and have an understanding, actually you can get more out of it for yourself. And yeah, I think each and every one of us have different tools, and I think as long as you're open-minded, you're self-aware, and you can be accountable for your journey, then I think ultimately you're always and forever will grow, and that's what this life's about, growing. So yeah, so that was my update. Day 8 finished, and yeah, done my actual refeed of eating again. And then,
I always love watching you refeed. That's like a really fun experience for me to watch you, because also that's such a sacred time for you. So I'm traditionally quite a talker, so I know that when you're breaking your fast, that's like, you know, no talking time, and it's nice just to watch you be in that space, and just how sacred you are, how sacred that meal is, and that's like rubbed off on me as well. And like being able to be more mindful of my eating, and seeing how sacred food really is.
But yeah, it's been cool. And hold on, do you know when you're doing your meditation challenge, was I fasting then? Was I try fast? No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No. It's okay. But yeah, that's that really. So that was the update. And as you know, I try and come on here daily just to give you updates of what I was doing. This video will be added to the playlist. So now I have 2 playlists. I have my 200-day juice fast playlist, and now I have my 7-day dry fast playlist, which includes the 8-day refeed as well, which this video will be in, and this will be the last video for the playlist. So playlist 2 complete. And yeah, I will catch you all on the next one. Have a great day.
Bye.